This is your host, Big Wave, and you're listening and watching the Patiently Aggressive podcast, Maintaining the Balance. Okay, how to get 1 million subscribers like Kai Cenat. All right, let's break it down. Now, this is the Monday morning quarterback effect, y'all. People analyze after the fact, acting like they could have predicted or replicated, but they can't because they're analyzing from comfort, not from the trenches, where those creators were risking humiliation, bans, and burnouts for every ounce of traction they got. I saw a rat ran by Kai Cenat's live stream. I saw him nearly burn down his house. I saw him ride dirt bikes in his room. I saw Speed constantly pass gas on women on live stream. I saw them both did things where people would question their sexuality. So once someone blows up, even they start trying to reverse engineer their own success, and they can't. Because what actually worked was the energy, not the plan itself. The unpredictability, the willingness to be ridiculous, to go viral by accident or impulse. Kai Cenat, IShowSpeed, and others like them didn't rise because of some perfectly crafted growth formula. They rose because they were living the content. Every moment, whether it was chaos, failure, controversy, or comedy, became fueled by visibility. You're witnessing the raw, unfiltered chaos of authentic internet evolution, something no analyst, marketing expert, or social media strategist can really model. That's why there's only one Kai Cenat, one Speed. Chaos was their strategy, even if they didn't realize it. Chaos was their strategy. The Monday morning quarterback effect, people may love to analyze success after it happens, but they have no idea what it really took. Take someone, like I said, like Kai Cenat. Analysts call him a marketing genius or a content mastermind. But the truth is, even Kai Cenat himself probably doesn't fully understand how he made it. But I saw it unfold. I saw him act wild on stream, pretending to be gay for laughs, almost burning down his room during a skit, breaking things mid-range and still keeping the camera rolling. When a mouse ran across his floor, saw it. I saw IShowSpeed do the same, barking on stream, crashing into his setup every time he hit a goal, farting on girls as a joke, wild, raw, and unfiltered. I saw him scream if it was him and a girl was the last two beings on earth, who would stop him from having intercourse with her. I saw that go viral. That's what it took to break through, doing anything that grabbed attention, not in a calculated way, but in the heat of the moment. Chasing energy, not algorithm. Then here comes the analyst, breaking it down like it was a business strategy. They talk about engagement tactics and viewer retention, but they miss the whole truth. These creators weren't following a blueprint. They were the blueprint. That's why there's only one Kai Cenat, only one Speed, because you can't copy chaos. So the algorithm doesn't reward passion. It rewards chaos. You can spend hours creating something honest, creative, full of passion, whether it's a movie, a visual, a book, a cartoon, spoken word, a rhyme, art, design, clothing, or apparel. A message, something that's real. But YouTube, TikTok, all these platforms, they don't reward honesty anymore. They reward chaos. You got to say something wild, do something embarrassing, or trigger a debate about race. Something controversial. Boom, instant views. But if you pour your heart into meaningful art, it's going to be silence. The truth is, the algorithm isn't built for truth. It's built for reaction. The more people argue, comment, or rage, the more the system thinks is valuable. So real creators get buried under the noise while controversy gets crowned. While I'm making this video, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B going back and forth on the internet, beefing. That's the game now. Not about who's the best, but who can keep people emotionally hooked. Can't beat them? Join them. But do you want to be a part of the circus? So what are creators supposed to do? Go broke or go viral? Because passion don't pay the bills when the algorithm only feeds off chaos. You could drop a movie, visual, book, cartoon, anything that took you days or weeks to create, but you still get no clicks, no love, no push. But let me say something wild. Let me spark a little controversy. Then suddenly I'm trending like Charleston White. It's like the system don't reward creativity. It rewards conflict, not truth, tension, not talent, trauma. So you start to ask yourself, how do I get 1 million views like Kai Cenat? How do I get 1 million subscribers like Kai Cenat? Do I stay real and starve or fake it and feast? Do I water down my art just to be seen? Do I play their game just to keep my name alive? They say you can't beat them, join them, right? But if joining them means losing yourself, what if the price of fame is your integrity? See? The internet don't want art anymore. It wants attention. It don't care who you hurt as long as they click. And here we are, the real ones stuck between purpose and popularity. Try to build something pure in a world that only amplifies noise. A world where popularity leads. So yeah, maybe you can't beat them, but maybe you can outlast them. Because chaos fades, right? But real always echoes, right? Or does it? They say you should bear it. They tell creators maybe you'll outlast them. But I have to laugh. Not because it's funny, but because I've heard that line before. It's similar to God don't give you more than you can bear. But some folks been bearing pain too long. It turned into identity. Some spaces been heavy for centuries. Chains, whips, cotton fields, and still they said, hold on, keep the faith. When they say God don't give you more than you can bear, I thought about the slaves a lot. Every time I hear that line, I always think about the slave. Did they get more than they could bear? Now the fields look different. Now it's Wi-Fi, algorithms, and burnout. Now we trade our freedom for clicks and call it content. Now the chains don't rattle, they refresh. And the same voices whisper, keep going, you'll outlast them. But how long do you bear before you break? How long before patience become paralysis? Because endurance without change ain't strength, it's survival on repeat. So maybe the real question ain't can you outlast them? It's how long you're going to keep bearing what was never meant for you to carry. Hence the cognitive dissonance. We all live knowing deep down this don't work, but still calling it the best advice. Keep your head up, stay strong, be patient. God got you. Meanwhile, the rent due, the algorithm's silent. The dream feels like it's buffering. We hand out hope like medicine, but nobody checks the dosage. We recycle struggle into slogans so we don't have to face how broken this world really is. Because if we stop pretending, if we admit the system's rigged, then what? Then we'll have to change it. And change requires courage, not comfort. And people love comfort. So we keep lying softly. We post motivational quotes over the very wounds that never heal. We call survival success and patience purpose. But truth is, most of us are just tired. Tired of pretending faith is enough when the math don't add up. The people are tired of smiling through pain just to make others comfortable. That's the real dissonance. Knowing the game is fixed but still playing it like we can win. Burn the whole damn thing down and start over. You want the short answer? That's the short answer. Open your doors. Let creators live. Stop feeding the beast that laughs at dignity. Stop promoting chaos like it's a curriculum. We're tired of trimming our souls to please an algorithm that drinks humiliation for breakfast. YouTube, you push the fights, the embarrassments, the cheap shocks. You bury creators' passion. The songs, the slow burns made with love. So yeah, give us space to breathe, to build, to fail quietly and come back better. Or keep stacking the deck and watch the house we built rearrange itself. Because revolutions don't always come with fire. Sometimes they come with creators who stop playing by the rules. But it carries a fire energy. Burn down the old system, build a new system. They probably wouldn't even show this video to you, and you need to see it. This is your host, Big Wave. I'm out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.